I'm trying to print patterns. Look at this nut job. You're crazy. You know that? Yeah, you crazy. You lovey dovey. Mm-hmm. You're my little love nugget. Hmm? I could. I could. I could. I could. Hmm? I love you too. Yes. Are you smelling the peppermint I put earlier? Do you know what I love you? Do you have any idea what you love? It's the Oreo cookie. Yeah, I do. So, like, I can't do Frigal because I'm left-handed, and he's basically leaning against my arm. Mm. Oh, you've been eating those fishy things. Oh, I know the good cookies I can give you. I bought some of these salmon treats. It's like salmon jerky. I don't like the smell of fish. I can't deal. So I opened the bag and I just about barfed in it because it smelled like fish so bad. And he was like, "Gimme, gimme, gimme," like a cat with catnip. So it's a tiny little bag. I think it was like $2.49 or something like that. And so there's about, I think, maybe 10 tiny pieces in there or something. So they're very special treats for a very special boy. You always been? Yeah, you're been. You're been. Do you know how much I love you? Mm-hmm. I need to cut the fabric so I can start making those hats. So we're going to be attempting to make face masks with a filter pocket and the nose wire. That the wire allows the wearer to mold, if you want, the mask to their nose, so it's more fitted. And I've been watching scrub hat patterns on YouTube. Downloaded like 3 of them. I'm gonna try and start with the easiest one because two of them actually, they have a link to a pattern but no instructions. Like, you have to follow as you go along with the YouTube video. And that drives me crazy because normally I have my phone playing stuff on YouTube, like music or whatever, or stories, or, just to keep my mind not going insane kind of thing. So, and another thing I want to do that I would like to send out to the people I'm shipping out the masks. Everything I've made is going out on Monday. So, provided I'm missing, I think, one address. So, another thing I would like to do is make some of these. Yeah, I can't see there. There we go. So, little sleeping masks, because I've noticed that my sleep patterns are now in about 3 hours, and then I wake up. So when I try and sleep during the day, it's a little hard. And I want to make some of those, and I want to try and figure a pattern that it could have an insert that had been in the freezer or was warmed in the microwave when we have really bad migraines. depending on the person, hot or cold can help. I had posted a multi-chapter migraine tips and tricks to try and get rid of them, and this would be my next deal. Actually, I wouldn't put, I like for the cat one, for example, I would put maybe lavender or the spearmint oil right just on the ears where it doesn't come in contact with the eyes, just in case. Posso ça va? There's a bat one, there's a regular goggle one. Like I want to do something a little bit different in between my batches of masks so I don't get fed up or tired of making them. I have that kind of personality where I can do something for a super long time without any problem, or eat the same thing day in, day out, and then I'll eventually, like maybe 3 or 4 months down the road, I will like, okay, I gotta go to something else. So that is my plan for this weekend and for the upcoming weeks. I will be making more masks and more headbands, and I'm hoping to make a good number of caps. So if anybody needs them, you're watching this and you need them, or you need some for yourself or for healthcare workers in your family, send me a shout out. I only ask that people pay for the shipping because I can't afford the shipping. Unfortunately, it's just, I'm on disability, it's just not happening. In Canada, I can ship 5 pounds for, I think it's $14.99, and to ship about 300 grams worth of goods, like a small packet to the States, it's $17.49, I think. Between $13.99 and $17.49. So he's like, oh. So sorry, hooker. So just to give you a heads up, and I will cram as much as I can in those packages that I have made, or I will make more and send as much as I can so people can get the most out of their shipping. And I looked up to get more thread. People who are on my Facebook might have seen that thread, because I bashed a store that's very popular because they're selling thread, a spool of freaking thread for $40. I'm like, you have got to be freaking kidding me. The same spool usually goes between $2 and $3.49. So that is excessive price gouging, and I'm very upset with that. Like, I may not look upset, but I'm pissed. So I went to another store that's in Canada online, and with the shipping to order, I think it was 20 spools of thread. No, it was 20. They're $2 a piece for most of them, except one that's 5. It was like $50 plus the shipping, and I'm like, can I justify blowing $50 on thread right now? The answer is no. My car needs an oil change really bad. So that's facts of life, you know what I mean? And I'm rambling again. So if you want to send thread my way, I will post the address that it can be sent to in the description. And like I said, if you need face masks, or you need headbands, or you need, I'm going to try the scrub hats, I haven't done them yet. You need those. I'm not asking for money. I'm asking just that the shipping be covered. And if you want to make a donation that would go towards buying more thread, that would be great. If you can't and you can just do the shipping, that works for me too. So, and I'm going to keep track too, just for the fun of it, how many I made, and not necessarily where they're going, but just I want to know how many I made, because I just want to do my part. I can't work where I was working because I was working with food, and also because my immune system is compromised. So because of my liver condition. And so I figured I can't help by being at my job, so maybe I can help this way. So with that, happy Easter. Yes, I will be sewing on Easter, and I will continue to praise the Lord as I'm doing it, as I'm doing this, because it's through His mercy and His grace that I have everything that I need to make these. And we are but, what is it? We are keepers of the Lord's belongings, the Lord's creations. So I have no problems giving these away. I don't feel right making a profit. It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't sit well with me. But we are the Lord's stewards of whatever it is He blesses us with, and in turn, we can bless others with it. And this is just my personal view. I'm not asking that anyone does this the same way because we're all different. I've seen people sell the masks, and they're gonna make money, and that's good for them. I just personally, it doesn't feel right to me. It just doesn't. And anyone who knows me well enough will tell you, yeah, she's crazy that way. She always thinks like that, does stuff like that. But it's the perfect day to explain this kind of thing, because the Lord gave His Son, His one and only Son, who died on the cross for us. And fabric, thread, and time is so little to give. There's no comparison. But all that to say, I hope you have a good Easter. And if you don't celebrate Easter, I hope you have an amazing day. And whether or not you're a believer and you need the goods that I'm making, please send me an email or send me a shout out. I have no problem. I'm not judging or keeping the items just to one religion or one people, right? Like I don't care basically what you do, who you are, who you worship, and where you're from, what race you are. I don't care. I really don't care. What I care is that if you need these and you just can't find them, or you like the ones I make, all I care is that you get something to help protect you a little bit. That's it. There's no as it is, I'm going to be sending stuff to the States and in Canada. And I know the shipping is dear. There's nothing I can do about that. If I can deliver them locally, I will. And I've done that twice already. So I'm going to stop boring you guys. It's 13 minutes already. Go figure. And I'm going to go and try and make some patterns if a certain little puppy can let me, because he'll come and sit next to me and nudge my hand, and that makes for really bumpy lines, So with that, God bless you. Happy Easter. Have a wonderful weekend. And if you're watching this, know that I'm praying for all of you to stay safe and healthy. Okay? I'm going to say bye-bye now. Yeah. Agur. Agur. I'm going to say it in French. Agur. Agur là. Agur. We don't. It's just running joke that in French we don't pronounce the H. Like, you have a beautiful smile instead of you have, and yes, I will mock it because I am French. Dare. Have a good night, guys.